Welcome to Jank Play TCG. I'm Landon here. We played lots of Jank. Currently, we are playing Medicham 4. It is a deck that I show off in the Welcome to PTCG Live video. So if you want to see the deck list, you can go there, or you can just watch me play and give some feedback on the deck. And so today we're going to play some more Medicham 4. So it relies off the brand new Silver Tempest Medicham with the ability where if you have exactly 4 cards in hand, basically the attack cost is free. And it does 80 damage, but if your opponent has a VMAX in play, it does 90 more. So you're actually looking at 170. Throw on a choice band and you're at 200. You're dealing quite a bit of damage. So we are going to get started here. Now, the first match, we played against a bot, and we prized 3 of our 4 Medichams. I don't know what to do about that. Medicham is our only attacker, which is a problem. I wish I could figure out another attacker. Off the top of my head, I couldn't. So, we get to go first. Awesome. The second match, we played against an Urshifu VMAX. That was yesterday's video. We played against Urshifu VMAX. We hit weakness, and at 170, we are getting the KO on Urshifu. So, it was actually pretty fantastic for us. It was exactly what we needed, exactly what our deck is built to do. So that was awesome to see. They've got a Crobat out. We got 2 Fog Crystals. That is really handy. We're going to grab a second Metadite. We're going to play that down. And we're going to grab an Esper. And we also have the choice of Radiant Alakazam, but Esper is how we get our supporters. So we're just going to do that, and we're going to end our turn. So Esper evolves into Meowstic. Meowstic has an ability where we get to search for 2 supporters in our deck. Those are Marnie and Judge. We don't play any other supporters. Ooh, Boss's Orders comes down. Or at least they grab Boss's Orders with their Pokegear. Capture Energy on Crobat. That's smart. They get another basic out on the field, and it's an energy attached to Crobat, so they're able to retreat. Zacian V comes down the field. If we are playing against a metal deck, which based off those sleeves, we definitely are, that's going to be an issue. No, we lose our Medicham. We lost a lot there. Holy cow. Now we play Applin in the deck so that we can play Flapple in the deck to place damage counters on the field. So it looks like we will not be playing against a VMAX deck, which does hurt the strategy here. So they're going to Intrepid Sword. They're probably going to get to attach cards because they just Oranguru, probably putting in 1 energy on top of the deck. So they got 2 energies off that. That is phenomenal for them. Congratulations. We do not need Manaphy, so we will not be playing that down. I do not want to play Tool Scrapper because that's to retreat Zacian, and I don't want them to know that yet. So we're going to wait. We're going to just keep going. Not much we can do here. We need a supporter. So we need to get a Evolution Incense, a Meowstic, or a Marnie off the top of the deck. Judge is fine off the top of the deck, but it's not ideal. We won't be able to attack this turn if we get a Judge. Bird Keeper. Not even wasting the energy on Crobat. They Bird Keeper into the active. They get their 3rd energy. They're going to attack us and get a KO. I'm thinking putting Applin in the active, honestly. Just to save our Metadite here. Why? Why did they get rid of Professor's research? That's strange. That's very strange. Alright, so Applin goes into the active. Ordinary Rod for just a Metadite is not good. Dang. End our turn. I should have played the Tool Scrapper. Oh well. Yeah, there's not much I can do right now. I should have played the Tool Scrapper. They are going to retreat out of Zacian probably into Crobat. If they have a way to switch, they could attack this turn, which is my big worry. If they don't retreat, I can Tool Scrapper next turn, and Zacian will attack Applin. Meowstic. We got Meowstic. So I'm going to Tool Scrapper the Zacian, play down the Choice Belt, and we're going to play down Meowstic. We are going to give our opponent a new hand, but we aren't doing anything, so we need to. Okay, looks like we've got a Marnie and a Judge prized, which is not great for us. But we put those out of the way. We get an Evolution Incense. We get a Scoop Up Net. We get Trekking Shoes. What does Trekking Shoes give us? Fog Crystal. I'll take it. I'll take it. We've got a Judge in hand, so I could Evolution Incense. Grab Medicham. Done. Evolve up. And scoop up the Applin. Play down Medicham. And do 200 damage. No. 110. Because no VMAX. Dang. Okay. So their turn, they are able to attack Medicham, get the KO. I will put up Radiant Alakazam. I don't think we're going to get to do much with Radiant Alakazam. So we will sacrifice Radiant Alakazam for this. They are going to have Zamazenta set up next turn. And that is an attacker that doesn't have to take a turn off in between. So we got rid of the Air Balloon. That was good. But they can just retreat the Zacian full stop with the energy that they have. Yep. There goes that. So we're going to put Radiant Alakazam up. We're going to play the 2 Fog Crystal. Oh, wow. Okay. We're going to grab our last basics here. Really quick, I'm going to use this chance. How many? Okay. Okay. Done with that. Yeah, we'll play Esper. We will even play Applin here. Judge. So we didn't get what we wanted here. Heads? Heads! We finally hit heads. And we will discard 1 off the Zacian. Or the Zamazenta. Leaving the Zacian alone. Because leaving the Zacian alone will mean that's trapped there for a turn. Or they can have Metal Saucer and an energy in hand to get Zamazenta up and going this turn. Yeah. Hey, we forced them to have that. Wow, they even have Air Balloon. We put them in a fantastic hand for them. Congratulations. I am not salty. I am just disappointed in my deck. Go on. Alright, Meditite goes there. Your turn. Judge. So we will play Choice Band, Pal Pad, get both those back. We'll play down Flapple, and we'll judge. If we get Medicham, we did not. Well, no, wait, we did with Evolution Incense. So we get Medicham. I know what you're thinking. Oh no, our hand is now less than 4 cards. But we can use Flapple here. We will put 2 damage counters on Zamazenta. Shuffle Flapple back in. And then we will use Turffield Stadium to get Flapple back out. So we have a 4-card hand. And now we can attack for 110. I'll leave them with exactly 100 HP left, so both these are one hit away with a choice belt of being KO'd. 2 choice belts are gone, so we've only got 2 left. That part hurts. We need a lot. We need a lot, but it's doable. Don't know how yet, but it's doable. That's what I'm telling myself. If we get Scoop Up Net, we can Meow Stick and get our 2 supporters. If we... shoot, what do I put up? If I put up Meditite and I don't get Medicham, but if I do get Medicham, I'm going to put up Meow Stick. Don't know if this is the right play. We got to judge, so we'll be able to play this down. Okay, we're going to force them to have an energy, or we're going to force them to retreat. Play down the Applin. We're going to judge. 4 cards. We got Evolution Incense. We got Evolution Incense. But with that, we can't get... We can't attack this turn, sadly. Okay, we're going to Evolution Incense for Meowstick. Done. Going to play down Meowstick. Biting Ears, yes. We're going to grab a Marnie and a Judge. Choice Belt will come down there. Applin will come there. Pal Pad for the 2 judges. And Turffield Stadium for the Flapple. Done. That's all we can do. Now, we're not going to win this. I think that is for sure. We are not going to win this. Yeah, they have enough energy. We knock out Zamazenta, and they'll take the final prize. But we've recovered from a bad state, I felt. So that's good to see. Just wish we could have done more. I wonder... What's in a Wonder Ball? No, I wonder if... Alright, so we're going to play down Flapple. We're going to play Marnie. That's going to give us 5 cards to work with. Now, we need 4 in our hand. So we got Evolution Incense. But first, I'm going to play Ordinary God. Which will get us back a Medicham and a Meditite. Going to play Evolution Incense. Grab a Medicham. Now, we will Flapple and put 2 damage on Zacian. We can Turffield Stadium for a Flapple. We got 4 cards in hand. We will Scoop Up Net, the Meowstick, just in case we get another turn somehow. And we will get a KO. So we got our KO here. And they're going to KO us right back. And that's going to be it. So this took too long to get going. Up against just Vs, and even V stars, we're going to struggle a little bit. Now, we did eventually get going. We just need to figure out how we can get going faster. And honestly, Radiant Alakazam, I don't think is good enough in the deck. The idea was that Radiant Alakazam would allow us to manipulate damage counters and try to get some bench KOs. But I'm just not seeing it do anything for the most part. Sure, it's fun to move around damage counters, but I just don't think it's doing enough. So I'm going to go into here. I'm going to edit a little bit. Edit deck. Let's get rid of Radiant Alakazam. And what can we do? Now, the idea that I had while playing... Nope. There we go. Jinx. Don't know why I typed there. If this Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack of your opponent's Pokemon V, they don't take prize cards. By putting this in the deck, we can slow down our opponent a little bit. We could even put 2 in. Take out an Applin. Because having 2 on the bench just scared me. You know, with 40 HP... Yeah, 40 HP... It's not surviving long. And we really only need 1 out. But we want 2 Flapples so we can have 1 in play and we can use Turffield Stam to get the other one. So, the only issue here is Jinx does nothing for us. We cannot attack with it, which is the biggest issue here. Let's see. If we look at Pokemon, especially psychic Pokemon that have an ability and they're basic. Does anyone else have a similar ability? No. So if we go back to trainers, we play 4 Scoop Up Nets. We do not play any air balloons, but we won't need it, really, if we can get our scoop-up nets more often. Trekking shoes helps with that. The Marnian Judge help with that. What else can we do? I could see going down to 2 Palpad. That should be fine. Maybe even go down to 1 Tool Scrapper. So that leaves 2 open spots for us. Okay. So, energy type, I don't like that filters by energy type, because, here, if we, let's see. Nope, it does show up Caterpie. Okay, so that's what it means. I was worried that it was looking at attacks and only attacks. So if we do that and we remove the ability tag there, and it's standard format, so, and we look at all cards, because we can buy cards. Is there a free attacker that can help this deck in any way? Now, I am thinking Hisuian Zoroark could be fun, but I'm not sure if it's worth it. But Hisuian Zoroark might be worth it to draw a card for free. If I get stuck with that in the active, I'm just drawing 1 card. Like, sure, it's a terrible draw card. But, as like, oh no, I started this one. I guess I'll just draw a card. Like, that's not bad. And I realize now I'm just looking at basics. But I'm going to finish looking at basics soon. You know what? I think that's the best play. We add 1 of these. If we remove the basic tag, we got 1, so there we go. And we go back to our trainers and we make the space that we were talking about by removing Tool Scrapper 1 and removing 1 Palpad. Because everything else I think is good. Alright, and we just hit back because it saves automatically. And that's the deck. We will try this again tomorrow. Or maybe not tomorrow. Later this week. We will try this again and hopefully have a better turnout than what we just had. Hopefully, Hisuian Zoroark, 0 energy. At the end of your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon is knocked out. Means they have to get out of the active. We've got Crushing Hammers to try to prevent that from happening. We don't have a boss's order, so we can't choose what we trap in the active to try to get this to work. That might be this card's downfall. But we are going to put it to the test and see how that works. But yeah, that is the Medicham deck. Medicham 4, as I'm calling it currently. Hopefully this helps the deck enough that it gets going to a point where we like it. I mean, I still enjoy Medicham, but I want the deck to be just a little bit better. But if you have any suggestions for the deck, put them down in the comments. Let me know. I'm very curious what you all think of the deck and what can be improved by it. And yeah, so, until next time, keep playing Jank. Bye.